Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you a successful trade I had this morning to give you an idea of how I do it, what my thought process is, what I'm looking for. So hopefully this is a good introduction for a lot of you guys. Alright, so let's begin. I was trading a stock this morning by the name of IonQ. Its ticker number is IONQ. And this is a quantum computing stock. They make quantum processors. So I've been watching this stock for a while, so I have a good idea of what the price action should be. But if you guys are new, I'm just going to show you why I chose to buy and when I did. So this chart here, this black area is the current stock, the current trading day. It's open, the current session right now. Anything in the light gray area is pre-market, so that's before the stock market opened at 9:30. Okay, so pre-market, I started watching the stock, and this is, and I'll be mindful, right? This is like a company that I watch regularly, so I know all about it, so I know what to look for. If this is your first time looking at it, you want to understand why I chose when to buy, but I'm going to just explain it. Just bear with me. You're going to learn just how I do it. I'll teach you more later on. So in the pre-market action here, you can see as soon as the market opened, boom, dropped. Started selling dangerously though. There was some bad news that came out today actually. They said they're doing an offering, which means basically they're selling a lot more shares. They're going to make it available. So bad news, as you guys know, always causes the people to sell. Why you see these large red candles, and share price went down. This is a 5-minute chart, by the way. So each candle represents 5 minutes in time on the Webull app. For the purpose of this video, I'm showing you 5 minutes, but when I'm trading live, I'm actually just using 1 minute, just because it's like quicker results. But if I put 1 minute in here, there'll be too many candles, it just looks ugly. And also, I'm making this video on my desktop, but I'm actually using the Webull app on my phone when I'm trading all day, and I have to have Excel open. So, as you can see, this stock is tanking really hard, which is dangerous based on bad news. It could go lower. But as it came down here, around, where are we, 10.25, it came down to 42.82, which to me is pretty low for the stock. Normally I'm watching it a healthy range between like $44 to 44 to 46. And this is a company that I know, like I follow it a lot. I know it's a valuable company, should be trading higher. So, as we're watching the chart, we're looking for trend lines, as me and Hamza always tell you. And right around here, it looks like the bottom out. So I didn't buy anything yet, I'm still watching, because it could still potentially tank harder. This next candle here shows a little bit of stability, and then it started going upwards. The green candles are showing that the buyers' buying pressure is better than the selling pressure. So you can see here there's a large candle. It's turned green, which means buying started. And then up here, another green candle. So around this time, I got confident thinking that it will probably, the trend is going to go up. The lows are getting higher. So I got in at approximately 43.07. And then as I continue watching the trend, as I'm watching now, I switch over to an Excel file, right? And I'm going to show you these numbers here as an example. These aren't the actual figures that I use, but you can go ahead and determine how much you're willing to invest, how much you're willing to risk. Just give you an idea. So let's say this company is selling shares at $43.07 this morning. If you were to buy $100, your true price becomes $43.17 per share, not $43.07, because as I told you guys before, when you're first when you make a purchase, they add $9.99 as a transaction fee. So using the template that I have here, it calculates that for us. Takes the quantity of shares, the price we bought it at, adds in that fee, divides by the number of shares, gives you a true price of $4.17. So now we know how much it's costing us per share. We have to sell it higher than that to make a profit. But don't forget, when we sell as well, we also lose $9 because there's a transaction fee when you buy and when you sell. So we got to make sure no matter what, we clear 20 bucks. Up here in this line, you'll see my stop loss. So as soon as you're in, right away you can change the figure here, how much you're willing to lose. So for example, if you bought it, our true price is $43.17, and let's say you change it to, you think it might go down to $42. That would show us that we would have a loss of $126. If you feel comfortable risking that much, you can go ahead and put a stop limit order in for 42. If you don't feel comfortable losing that much, you can put a higher amount in, like 42.50, and your loss goes down. That is completely up to you. Everyone's financial situation is different. This is just for educational purposes, giving you an idea of how to trade. Okay, so you got your stop loss in. Now you're watching the action here, and you can see right here, right? It's live. It's changing. Prices are fluctuating up and down. So as I was watching here, I got to a healthy amount, right? I saw it got to, where are we? 43.77 is what I put in my Excel file, and it shows you if you sell these 100 shares at 43.77, your net profit will be $50. Okay? So watching the chart, we never want to get greedy. Remember, we're always in and out, watching the trend. So once it gets to about right here, you want to get out, because I wanted to get out because I determined that there's a healthy profit margin right there. I don't know how much longer it's going to go higher. It could go down hard. It could go up higher more, but at least if I got the profit amount that I've already calculated, I've made something, I'm happy. And most importantly, I protected my initial investment, because we don't want to lose money either. That's very important. So as soon as I got here, I was happy. I see the RSI got a little bit high. And remember, if it gets around like the 70 range, you want to get out. So I sold, came over here, and you can see net profit. So let's say we go with this example, $50, right? My brother asked me, is it actually worth day trading, and why do we day trade? I'm going to show you how much you can realistically make based on this trade alone. So we're going to go to this page here. It's showing profit calculation. These are in US figures, by the way. So let's say you did that trade I just showed you. Easy, right? Follow the trend line, you made $50. If you can do that twice a day, that's $100. That's your daily income. The markets are open for 352 days a year. So multiply 100 by 352. You've made $35,200 American. Based on today's currency exchange rate on TD app, that means your take-home pay for the year is $46,000. That's if you just make 2 trades a day. Now, if you do 4 trades a day, that's $200 American, which becomes $70,400. 93.80. Yes, I'm not kidding. That's how it works. If you can do 5 trades a day at $50, $250 daily income, 88,000 American, 117 Canadian. And if you do 10 trades like that a day, $500 American, $500 a day, $176,000 American, $234,000 Canadian. There's a saying in the trading community, $500 a day keeps the day job away. Now I've showed you how I did it. So these are like real-time quotes, real-time prices, just to show you that these are realistic targets, realistic goals. Every one of you can achieve this. Of course, if that's what Allah destines for you. Remember that. All wealth only comes from Allah. We have no control of what we're getting. So inshallah, I want to see all you brothers do this and succeed.